Today I'm pushing Holbein's bright violet to its limits, granulation, blossoms, and surprising color separation. Let's see what this luminous purple can really do. Welcome everybody, today I'm doing a review of Holbein's bright violet, which is a really interesting color because it's made of two colors, BV7 and BV15, and these are both fluorescent blue violets. What's really crazy, this is according to literature I found on Blick.com, but the fluorescent pigments offer intense and brilliant effects because they absorb ultraviolet light and reemit light at longer wavelengths. And this stuff really does look different in real life as opposed to taking photographs of it. It's super granulating, super strong. When I start here just to play around and learn what this color is going to do is I did graduate wash from light to dark. So I'm trying to make a nice even wash from light to dark with this wash. First off, to see if it's very streaky, if it's easy to do this or not. You can start to see this color, it's not quite separating necessarily, but it's super granulating on top of the paper. And then the second wash here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and I want to make just a mid-value wash. And then once the pigments start to soak into the paper a little bit, I'm going to drop some water on top of that and intentionally create water blossoms. And my goal with the water blossoms is, first off, I want to see, because this color is made of two separate pigments, first I want to see if these colors actually separate on the paper. Because sometimes if colors are made of more than one pigment, they do separate in the paper. So that's my first goal. And then second, I just want to see if it blossoms very well. Certain colors have a tendency to soak into the paper too quickly. Soda Light Genuine, for example, by Daniel Smith, you really can't get that color to blossom. I want to see if this color does blossom. So you wait a couple seconds, let the pigment sink into the paper a little bit, drop more water on top. You also can take a little bit of the color off the paper and dry the paper in a couple areas, which is what I'm doing right here. And then come back in with, again, clean water, drop it on top, and see what happens with the separation. Now, this color is super granulating. It really does separate very easily. It does some beautiful blossoming effects. I had to put my finger down on a piece of paper because the paper was warping on me a little bit. That kind of helps control the blossoms. And it really does blossom super easily. And on this wash here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here with just a light value wash, trying to get it even across the whole thing. It's easier said than done. When I do these guys, I do these flat and I try to get the water even across the whole surface. And then you have to wait a couple seconds, then come back in with water and see what happens. Just, drop clean water in. Don't mess around with it too much. And with water blossoms, the hardest thing is you just got to give it a couple minutes. Let water do its thing. Like, you just have to have faith in the process. You can see that this color is super blossoming. It is amazing for that. Holbein's bright violet delivers exactly what super granulating fans want: bold texture, dramatic color separation, and gorgeous blossoms that make every wash come alive. If you enjoyed this content, please hit subscribe. If you're interested in all the materials used in this painting, check out the YouTube description below. Thank you for watching, and happy painting.